Hey Panthers, welcome back to the History Lab here with Mr. Urig. It's been a minute since my last video, but I think we got into a good groove there for a while. But today we are doing something a little more involved, maybe multiple steps here. So I wanted to make a quick video here to show you what we're doing and to describe it a little better here for you. So yesterday we took some guided notes on the Articles of the Confederation. Be sure you've completed that before you do this, because it's not going to make a whole lot of sense if you haven't done that yet. So go back and do that if you haven't yet. If you've already done the guided notes, here we go. So this is our handout for the day. This is sort of a review of the articles that we talked about yesterday. You'll see here's our first page. The directions are in green. It says describe the weaknesses of each article or section. What problems could the weaknesses create? So number one here says no executive branch. We know that the president and vice president belong to the executive branch of the government. So what I want you to do is find a couple of problems that would be created if the United States did not have a president or an executive branch. Try to give me like three examples or three problems here in each of the boxes for each of the weaknesses. For the first one here, with no president, you could say no leadership to represent the U.S. in foreign relations. So, if I could type, there we go. That's an example. We talked about that yesterday. There's no one to sort of be the head of the state and take on that role of being the chief negotiator with other countries, whether it be peace treaties or trade deals or whatever. So that would definitely put the U.S. at a disadvantage. So think of two more for that box, and then come down here to the next one. No power to tax or regulate commerce. Give me three for each of them here until you have that completed. So the next thing here, part two, this is from the Northwest Ordinance, and we talked about that and why that's unique to us here in Ohio, because it created the state of Ohio, basically. So these are some quotes from the Northwest Ordinance. It'll be in the old language, not necessarily the way people talk or speak today, but I want you to read each of the quote, and then over here in this box, in your own words, tell me what that quote means. Put it in simple terms, plain terms that everyday people here now would understand. So number one, no person demeaning himself in a peaceable and orderly manner shall ever be harmed on account of his mode of worship or religious sentiments in the said territory. So to me that sounds like people in the Northwest Ordinance are guaranteed freedom of religion. So that's all we would have to put here in this box under meaning. So you got a couple more of those here. Put the meanings over here on the right side of the chart. Once we have those two things finished, we will jump into our textbook on Savas Realize, our online textbook, and we have 15 questions to answer along with some vocabulary definitions to look up. So quite busy today, but all very important to get all this done and review this. So make sure that you have the guided notes done from yesterday, and then be sure to complete all of this here today. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email, and good night and good luck.